Hi, I'm Devin Lockett, and welcome to Biomed RX TV. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Miss Sarah,
Hi everyone.
and we want to talk about Biomed RX TV, our new channel, and what our videos are going to be about. First of all, what is Biomed RX about? Biomed RX is a company that's focused on healthcare technology solutions. We're also into holistic healthcare. We have the Biomed RX Health Center, where we do high-tech holistic health, such as neurofeedback, which is EEG biofeedback, cranial electrostimulation, and biomagnetic paratherapy. We also will be featuring guests such as peak performers like athletes and actors and police officers and military people and other people that are in high demanding fields who come and get a boost and cognitive function and health at the Biomed RX Health Center. And we're going to get couples, romantic couples, who are seeking to enhance their relationship using synchrony neurofeedback, which is a technique that we perform here at the Biomed RX Health Center. And we're also going to be talking about our supplements, such as Probiotic 1150, Brain Boost, Omega 8060, Extreme Testosterone, and of course, Male Enhancement. Okay, now as far as the therapies that we perform, I'd like to talk about one, CES, or cranial electrotherapy stimulation. It uses a low-level electrical current to safely and effectively treat anxiety, depression, insomnia, and post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. By attaching ear clips to your ears, small electrical pulses help your brain produce beneficial neurotransmitters. CES safely promotes brain health by gently helping your body produce serotonin, norepinephrine, and endorphins, which all increase relaxation and well-being. Backed by over 200 studies, this clinically proven innovative technology is used worldwide as a non-pharmaceutical approach to improving relaxation, mental health, sleep, and cognitive ability, as well as reducing aches, discomforts, and cravings. We tried some CES this morning, actually. I think it was Miss Sarah's first session, right?
It was my first time really being in a room with all of this equipment and being able to test it out myself. I have to say, I'm really impressed.
Thank you.
This is my first time ever doing anything like this. I was a little worried about the clips being on my ear, about the pressure of them, maybe how tight they would be. You don't feel them. I didn't feel them any more than I feel my earrings. Something that I thought was really interesting about it was the almost goggle, like...
Yes, the glasses.
The glasses that go over your eyes. They actually have these different lights in it, and these lights flash at you the entire time, and as overwhelming as you would think that would be, it was actually very calming.
Actually, you know, when we come back from the break, we can demonstrate how to hook up the CES device, the Mind Alive David.
Absolutely.
And just do a short demonstration. We're back with Biomed RX TV, and I am going to now demonstrate the David Delight Pro, which is a brain entrainment device, on my lovely co-host, Miss Sarah. Okay.
And this was something I did for the first time today. I had never done it before, so
Exactly.
I'm going to give you my full review right now, okay?
Exactly. Now remember.
So what are these, and where are these going?
These are the ear clips, right? The most crucial element, because through these ear clips you receive cranial electrostimulation. Very small, benign pulses of electricity that stimulate the brain and help the brain to produce serotonin and norepinephrine and endorphins.
That's everything that makes you happy. It's everything that your brain needs to make you happy.
Exactly. So now we're going to click the red one on the right ear and the black one on the left. And now we're going to put on the eyes, the glasses, but they're not glasses. They're actually light emitting devices.
They're very stylish, but they do have this area behind them. You can't see through them at all, and when you have them on your eyes, all you can see is light.
Right. So this is like chromotherapy, okay? And these are going to send flash pulses of light at specific frequencies to induce certain brainwave states. And now here are the headphones. The headphones we have on the right and the left, red on the right, just like with the ear clips. Okay? And through the headphones, she's going to hear sounds like binaural beats and isochronic tones that also are in sync with the light flashes and with the cranial electrostimulation to induce certain brain states. Now, what kind of brain states are available? We have energize, which is like taking a cup of coffee or a cup of espresso, and it energizes the brain. We have meditate, for those who would like to get into a meditative state. We even have short meditation sessions where you can take a break, a coffee break, and get into an alpha theta state or a nice meditative state. We have brain booster, which actually improves the function of your brain. It's very good for ADD and for learning and other things. And we have sleep. If you really need to get to sleep, you can use one of the 5 sleep settings, and you will fall asleep with this device hooked onto your head. You will wake up hours later.
Okay, so I'm going to sit back in my chair. This is supposed to be very relaxing, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to sit back in my chair, and you just go ahead and turn it on whenever you're ready.
And mood booster, which is what we're going to do now.
Mood booster, okay,
right?
I'm ready.
To make you happier, to make you feel happier. Okay?
Okay.
So now we're turning it on. It's already set for mood booster, and we're going to put it on mood booster 1. Okay? Then you press the little musical symbol. You get it started. You can see it starting up. You see the lights coming up here.
And I can start to hear it in my ears, and I'm starting to see it.
Okay.
And what I'm seeing is blue light, and it kind of looks like it's flashing this way in front of me. It doesn't feel like a strobe light. It doesn't feel like anything.
Now the color of the lights can be changed.
Okay.
So we can change the colors, and we can even change the colors on either side of the field of vision, on the left and right side of each eye's field of vision, depending on the moods that we're trying to enact at the time, that we're trying to induce at the time.
Right.
Now we can get into cranial electrostimulation. So what we're doing is we're hitting this button up, the CES button, and as it rises, she's going to begin to feel very small electrical pulses on her earlobes. And this is delivering the CES signal, the cranial electrostimulation therapy signal. And this is going to go on. This particular session is set for about a half an hour. So we're probably only going to have time to show you a little bit of it.
And about half hour, is that about the amount of time
That's about
that most
the
sessions
average.
are?
Most sessions are between 20 and 42, 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of them hover at around a half hour. And
hover is a good word, because that is almost what I would describe the noise that I'm hearing in my ears right now. It's almost like an echoing, hovering noise.
Nice, huh?
It just sounds like an echo. It doesn't. Everything sounds good. There's a light heartbeat that's playing. It's a very calm heartbeat.
Yes.
It's definitely relaxing with the lights. It's almost like looking in the ocean.
Nice. And it seems like the...
Am I looking at you? I can't tell.
Yeah. And it seems like the heartbeat slows your heartbeat down. The
really
sound
does.
of the heartbeat kind of gets into you, and your heartbeat becomes in sync with it. It's a very gratifying experience.
It
And
feels very, very calm. It feels really good. I don't feel any anxiety right now. I was a little worried with the lights and the sound that I would feel some anxiety, and this feels really good. I'm actually really surprised. This is really nice.
thank you. Now, CES stimulates the balance of your brain's balancing of its serotonin. Serotonin is very closely related to self-esteem. A lot of people are serotonin starved. Actually, most people are serotonin starved without realizing it. When you are experiencing a fearful emotion, any of the negative emotions can be classified as fear. The first thing that happens is your frontal lobe is robbed of serotonin. And when you do not have enough serotonin, you cannot recognize facial expressions in others, which means that it's very difficult or really impossible for you to experience empathy for other people. So you go into what's called the fight or flight mode, where you're thinking about survival, you're not thinking cooperatively and compassionately about other people, and you're either going to fight and become extremely aggressive, or you're going to flee, which is the flight part, where in today's society and modern life, most of us tend to shrink down inside of ourselves. And we don't stand up for ourselves. We don't establish and maintain boundaries well enough. And it makes us all live lives of quiet desperation. We may seem like we're happy, we may seem like we're easy to get along with on the outside, but we're not really happy because we're not really comfortable in our own skin. We don't have the proper balance of serotonin in our brains, and so we don't have the self-esteem that we had perhaps when we were children, when life was easier and it was all about having fun, and you could just openly say, hey, I don't want asparagus, I want cake. You didn't necessarily get what you wanted, but you were more comfortable in expressing yourself. And that's what the cranial electrostimulation therapy does.
This is really beautiful and really calming.
Thank you.
Can I ask, the lights that are actually being displayed to me, or do they move at all? They almost seem like they go in different directions and that they change direction.
You're noticing that.
Is that something that is my mind? Is that my mind?
I think it's a bit of cooperation between the way it's programmed and your brain.
It's really interesting.
Yes.
It's almost like looking through a kaleidoscope sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's really neat.
Different frequencies are playing to the left field of vision and to the right field of vision. The thing about the brain is that the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body, the right hemisphere of the brain controls the left side of the body, with the exception of the eyes. The eyes each speak to both hemispheres of the brain. The left side of the eye, of the field of vision, speaks to the right side of the brain, and the right side of the field of vision of each eye speaks to the left. But the eyes each are wired to both hemispheres of the brain. And so the way that David is designed, and all of the Mind Alive brain entrainment devices are designed, is that the lights on the left and right side of each eye, of each field of vision, is separate.
That's
totally
really interesting.
Independent. We could even change colors so that what's flashing on the left side of each eye is different from what's flashing on the right. And the signals that are being sent are in different frequencies. So it may appear that...
I didn't even realize that until you said that they're at different frequencies. I close one eye and opens the other, and vice versa. And yeah, they go in different directions.
That's the beauty. The Mind Alive devices are so sophisticated that you're actually trying to induce a different effect in each side, each hemisphere of the brain separately. And it's very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. And the thing about brain training is if you train repetitively and your sessions are in short interval, which means that they're close together, right? If you do neural feedback or if you do cranial electrotherapy stimulation, the brain is going to respond. Just like if you go to the gym and you work out every day, your muscles are going to respond favorably to repetitive training. And the difference between the body and the brain is that if you were to work out and become really strong and healthy and then stop, the muscles in your body would atrophy and you would go back into an unhealthy state. But the brain learns. This is why your college degree lasts for the rest of your life, because the things you learn you retain forever, and that includes the effects of training the brain. So by doing this type of training repetitively, eventually, we have an expression, shift happens. And you can produce a permanent shift in brain function. And
so if I did this once a week, and I took the brain booster, would I be doing real well?
Oh, you would be doing excellently. You would actually change your life.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is really wonderful. You guys have to come try this. This is an experience that can really help everyone.
Thank you.
And this is so interesting to see. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing right now. You have to come out and try it so you can. Because it's hard to explain that everything's moving in different directions. It's really wonderful, and I'm sure I look very stylish right now.
Yes, you do. You look calm and at peace. Well, that pretty much that's pretty much it for this device, for the David Delight. And we're going to talk more about the effects of this as time goes on, and the effects of our other therapies in future sessions. Thank you.